Kenneth Folks, he's the man in this town. He's got a plan, bright smile, breaks the gray, leading hearts every single day. Wears his heart on his sleeve, got a spark, you believe. Kenneth walks tall and proud, lifting spirits in the crowd. Oh, Kenneth Folks, we sing your name, lighten up the world, never the same. Every step you take leaves a trace. Kenneth Folks, our shining grace. In the night or in the sun, Kenneth's love for everyone.
Howdy, guys. How is everybody? Sorry, guys, I actually fell asleep and I just woke up. So, anyway, but, anyway, there's Scott, Misha, Amy, Ringo. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I just woke up, so took a nap. Yeah. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Mike. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bring up some guests on the panel. First guest I'm gonna bring up is Scott from Kicking It Country. I think he's having technical issues. And the second guest I'm going to bring up is Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hola!
And, yep, hello, everybody. But anyway.
Hello.
We hear ya.
Hey, Scott.
Thought I heard him. Hello, everyone saying hi to me. Scott.
But anyway, I'm doing an update on the reason why I brought Scott up is he's having technical issues. He'll be back. Is I'm gonna let him kind of help give y'all an update on my health condition.
Okay.
Because him and Amber are the ones that took me to my appointment today. So
awesome.
And Amber was the one that went back with me to kind of help me remember everything that the doctor said. Yep. I will tell you this. I am gonna have to cut back on my fluid intake.
Less coffee and
because what it is, I am on the mend. I will say this, I am on the mend, and I do have what they call compression wrappings around
Okay.
my feet and legs. They just go just below my knee, and I've got like a black sock that goes over top of that. So, and I am to wear these for over a week. So they do not need changing. But I am, and they did put me on a fluid pill, and I am to start that in the morning. So I'll be having it. They gave me a 3-day supply. I don't see Scott. Oh, there he is. Hello, Scott.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Howdy, howdy.
Oh, we hear you and see you.
We
For
hear
some
you
odd
guys.
reason, I cannot hear you.
You cannot hear us at all?
I can sign.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you.
I don't understand that one. But anyway, because he did ask me, he said, "How much water do you drink?" And I told him I drink about almost a gallon of water a day. I drink about 5 or 6 bottles of those 16.9 fluid ounces. So you add that up, so I am going to have to cut back on my liquid intake. Now, granted, he did not say for me to not drink at all. I'm just going to have to cut back due to the swelling in my feet and legs.
Okay.
So,
Can you still not hear us, Scott?
can you say something, Scott? I can't hear you, Scott. I don't think you can hear me. But anyway, I am, like I said, he was really pleased with everything. Hey, Danny from the Griswold Life. And it was healing, so I don't have to put anything
Hello?
on it. Just
Testing
leave.
1.
Can
We
you
can
hear?
you.
Yeah,
Can you hear me, Scott?
yeah, I got you.
Yay!
But we can't hear you hardly, can we?
Can you hear me now?
Very low volume, kind of muffled, but
It's low volume and kind of faint.
Well, you pretty much hit the nail on the head, Jenny. I mean, you.
Yeah, and I am going to start taking that fluid pill. He gave me a 3-day supply, so I'm going to take it over the weekend. So that means that I'll be going to the bathroom like crazy.
Yeah, he said that your Kenny's like a camel. He's retaining water.
Yeah, I'm retaining water is what's happening.
They're not
Okay.
worried about. They're not worried about the bacteria or infection in your legs. What they're worried about now is the swelling. And that compression wrap that he put on you, you're not supposed to change it out. And he said, come back in a week. If everything looks good, then they'll go from there. But if it's no improvement, then I think Amber said that they would have her change the compression wrap out a couple of times for a week. Try that. But mainly to keep your legs up.
Yep, keep my legs up. Yep, which I have.
And don't eat food with a lot of sodium, a lot of processed food.
Yeah, I can't eat. I had to cut back on my processed food, so I can't eat a lot of sodium. But he said as of next week, I can probably start wearing my braces. So
Yeah, I thought he said as long as they don't hurt you that you could wear them.
yeah, as long as they don't hurt me, I can wear them, you know. But I'm gonna probably give it the week and then go from there. And then try it and see. But he said from his point of view there's no bacteria and there's no cellulitis and there's no like drainage. So
Awesome.
I will say this is my first cup of coffee from the apartment today. So
But you
Now,
bought a case of water on your way home today.
yeah, I bought a case of water on my way home so that I could make some coffee because I had been on a coffee fit. So I'm fixing to take my antibiotic here because it's about
Okay.
11:30.
Kenny, did they
Yeah.
say anything about when you're sitting for a long time or something, elevate your legs or no?
Yeah, they did. I did.
Okay.
I did have them elevated just before the show, and I had them elevated when like I said, before I got on the show late.
You were sleeping. Yep.
Yeah, I had them elevated then, and I had them elevated as soon as I got home, up until the point that I had to go to the bathroom. So, so I have had them elevated. So, but yeah, I can't. I can't eat a lot of processed foods now.
Yep. Which is not a bad thing.
The thing about it is, you can't really, unless you grow your own tomatoes, and most foods you buy anymore are mostly processed foods anymore, aren't they?
You can still find like fresh veggies and whatnot, organic stuff, and
Yeah, but
it just changes how you shop.
yeah. But anyway, I gotta try to break this pill in half. There we go. The way I gotta take this is I gotta take one whole one whole pill plus half of a one. So
Can you hear me now?
yes,
We can hear
sir.
you.
I'm an idiot. The reason I couldn't hear you is I had the volume turned down.
Oh, is that why?
It's one of them Clark Griswold moments, you know, when you're trying to plug the Christmas lights up. And
No comment.
Let's see. No processed foods usually come in boxes or bags. Buy fresh foods. Yeah.
I know, right, Misha? But here's what I learned today
What's that?
that I think is more important than the doctor's visit.
What's that?
We are sitting with Mr. Sugar Daddy. When I heard that he was Sugar Daddy, I won't comment no more on that, Kenny. That's up to you. But
Oh Lord.
from now on, he is Sugar Daddy.
Yep.
But anyway, I think I pretty much covered everything, didn't I, Scott?
Yeah, that the wound doctor, actually, you know, the doctor he talked to yesterday with Troy with him, and was right. The wound doctor did help him out more as far as the care for the swelling, and because as far as the bacteria and the infection, all of that's been took care of. Now we just got to get.
Yeah, he said that the antibiotics was working really well. So
Now we just get the swelling down.
now just working on getting the swelling down. And that's one of the reasons why they put me on that fluid pill, so I could pee it all out.
Yep. Take it tonight. I said, unless you want to stay up and pee all night, then go for it.
No, I don't.
And then Kenny, he told you as much water as he drinks. Kenny pees a lot, anyways. I mean, when Kenny was staying here with us and we'd go camping or something, we'd hand me my jug half the time we were there because he took a pee jug. I said, Kenny, Lord of mercy, son, if I peed as much as you. So when he takes his fluid pill, he might as well just camp out in the bathroom for a day.
I was gonna say I'm surprised they didn't send him home with a catheter.
No joke. With a cord long as a drop cord to run.
Yeah, because I didn't get much done but peeing.
Well, that's all you're gonna get done now.
Next thing you see Kenny coming live from the bathroom.
But yeah, I'm gonna start taking that thing in the morning, right after Jimmy's show in the morning. Not beforehand. After Jimmy.
Oh no, you can take it about halfway in, but
But getting that getting the fluid off of you is the main thing. So
yeah.
Yep.
And Kenny can't look at TikTok in the waiting room. I showed you the video of this guy, football player, running down the field, and he's enormous. But he absolutely kills the ref, and Kenny had everyone in there laughing because he was laughing outrageously.
Yeah, I was laughing, yeah. But
That's right, Scott.
yep. Like I said, go live from the bathroom. Just do not angle the camera down. We don't be needing to see that.
No.
I know. Oh, but yeah, I will. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, just gonna have to make some changes in my diet and stuff. So
Yep. Which isn't all bad. So
Yeah, I've evidently that comes with age because I've had to change some things in my diet, and I have to take belly shots now, Mike. What is it, Amber? That GLP. So,
are you a diabetic or something?
no, I'm just a fat butt.
Oh.
I got
you're fluffy.
I got the coughing and evidently blacked out, passed out in the kitchen. You do that one time, and your wife puts you on a diet. So,
I went through a stage like that of coughing so hard that I black out.
yeah,
Except that happened to me one too many times, and I was behind the wheel, and next thing I know, I woke up and over the guardrail. So
that's not good. No.
So
I had to get back on popsicles and just eat healthier, which I've lost 12 pounds so far.
nice.
I'm in a race with Amber to who can lose the most. We got the biggest loser going on.
Ah,
But yeah,
Misha says yes, please. For the love of everything, angle up.
yeah. I just, but no, you won't see me go live from the bathroom. No, that ain't gonna happen.
Let's hope not.
No.
And I've done that too, Amy. What it was this last head cold I had. You get over everything, the aching, the feeling bad, fairly quick, but that lingering cough.
Yep.
And we were eating supper, and next thing I know, she's got her fingers running down my throat, telling me to wake up. I'm telling her to get her fingers off my throat. I'm gonna throw up. So at least she was gonna try to bring me back. I figured she'd open my door and kick me on out, but no, she was
So
trying
did
to.
you actually stop breathing or just black out?
I just blacked out.
Okay.
But she thought that I was choking on something because, like I said, we were eating. So she's going to
Oh,
have anything in my mouth, but
gotcha.
she said I done the trust fall with nobody behind me. Misha says cash in, Amber.
But anyway, yeah, I feel very pleased with everything myself, and
Hello, Moon.
hello, Moon over Miami.
Troy, we know all too well.
Yeah. Better you than me, Troy.
Troy says, I have unfortunately seen Kitty naked too many times.
I think everyone in this house has seen Kenny naked before. Not like Troy naked.
Whether you wanted to or not, right?
Well, that takes it to a new level there, right?
Yeah. And then after a while, I had changed things up and started going into the bathroom to change. Remember,
Yep.
Yeah. I remember that, Scott. I'd go.
Yep. Yeah, we finally got you in the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah. Amy says, I'll never forget that statement.
Yeah, but read what Troy said your favorite song is when he's around.
Well, Troy, you have to remember what words go before that. Every time he sees you. So
But yeah. Uh, Joy says his favorite song is "When I'm There" is "I Touch Myself." Oh, that is why. Oh.
Better you than me.
I'm cracked up. Oh, oh.
But not Kenny. Like Troy said, I watched the live last night. I was at work, but Kenny's in good spirits. I mean, he still
Yeah.
makes jokes and goes on, and and that'll help him heal quicker than anything. He's not down and out. I mean that.
Yeah.
You heal as quick physically as you are mentally, and he's in a good spot. And until I thought Amber was going to kill him today, she was driving his wheelchair and run it over a drain, and it locked up. And I thought she was going to throw him out in the parking lot.
Yeah, she, and that's what Scott said. I'm gonna go get the truck.
I think we can make it.
Oh no, Troy. Nope.
We need to have another Cards Against Humanity round. Oh, me. But yeah, I have been asleep since.
Since you got home,
Yeah, well, I slept some up until I slept with my feet up, and I slept up till about, I guess it's a little bit before 8 o'clock. And when I got up, I had I went to the bathroom, and then I had got me something to eat and fixed me a fresh pot of coffee. So.
did you tell everyone why your Walmart order is delayed?
Oh, the reason why my Walmart order is delayed is because the power had went out last night, and also too, they've been having issues with their freezer and frozen food section, things like that, and all sorts of different things. And so, because I had called that number that you called to track your online delivery order and stuff like that. I called it this morning. Well, I tried to call it last night, but I couldn't get through. Which I kind of understand now as to why I couldn't get through. But because it was supposed to get delivered between the hours of 9 and 11 last night. Well, they told me that it was going to be delayed, and it was supposed to get delivered after midnight, and then they switched it to then come to find out, I wake up, I had to select another time. So I switched it to 9 to 11 this morning. I thought it was going to get here today. Well, when I called the Walmart online delivery and pickup today, they had said that the power had been out, and it had just come on like an hour before I had called. So they said that they had to change my Walmart delivery order for tomorrow between the hours of 9 and 11 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, Walmart had lost power for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would think they would have a generator, but I don't know. I know last year when during the hurricane, they were open, but they had their freezer sectioned off, and they said they were doing the same thing today. Said that they had it covered in tarps, all their freezers, and said that they even had to have cashiers standing around them to keep people from going and getting stuff that had already thawed, and you know, people crazy anyways. I mean, why would you want thawed out? Yeah, it's crazy, but
Yeah. And where I'm on that Facebook group called Let's Talk Spruce Pine and Mitchell County Facebook group, I saw several posts about where people were talking about where Walmart was having issues and all that stuff and things. So,
which we've had some rough weather here this week. I mean,
I was
the
gonna say,
boys went
what
to
caused
school.
it?
Evidently it's snow and ice. We've had freezing rain and snow, but the boys have only went to school one day. They went Wednesday, and it was on a 2-hour delay. And then they were out again today, and then they go tomorrow. As of right now, 2-hour delay. So,
Gotcha.
so we've had a bit of winter weather. That's why I had my truck. And I can't believe Kenny asked me if I had the same truck I had. We picked him up for the shindig, and I said, "Well, yeah."
because it looked like something, it looked like I thought you had a different one, but I guess it must have been the same one. It seemed like it was a different color the last time.
Well, it's kind of salt covered right now, but
Okay.
yeah, you have to have 4-wheel drive to get up and down our driveway. I mean, it's straight up and down dog leg. Yeah, Mike's been to our house. He knows our driveway.
Oh yeah.
I remember that driveway real well myself.
I don't want to try it in the winter.
It's fun.
Oh, I'm sure. Especially going down.
Yep.
But yeah, I just wanted to give everybody an update, especially my church family that's been keeping me, been wanting updates and stuff and things like that. So, but I know some of y'all are probably in bed asleep and you don't catch the replay.
Yeah.
But
Misha says she'd try it in that F-150.
Misha said, yeah.
Scott, no offense, but you're more of a come visit summer, early fall type of guy. So
We are, without a doubt. And you should have seen our driveway after that hurricane came through. See, we just have got it fixed, and it took them.
Hey, Cruisers and Cusies. For those of you who come in, I am on the mend. I actually went to the wound care doctor today, and he was very happy with everything, except for I've got some swelling on my feet and legs. But as soon as we can get that down, then I should be good to go within about a week.
But your feet and legs are not weeping. That's one good thing. I mean, they're not.
yes.
My feet and legs are not weeping,
Nope.
and there's no. From his point of view, he did not see any bacteria, and he also did not see no cellulitis. So, but I do have dry skin. It is the dead skin is falling off. So, which that's a good thing.
Yep.
That means it's healing. So, but I do have to make some life changes. I do have to cut back on fluid intake and processed food intake, like sodium, especially sodium, foods with high sodium. So,
But you'll be ready for Christmas parties.
yeah, I'll be ready. But like there again, I'll still have to be careful.
Yeah, you eat, but you should be ready to get around. And
Yeah, but then I should be by Christmas time. I should be able to get back up on my feet and be able to wear my braces and stuff. As long as they don't hurt my feet or legs any. So, but if they start hurting my feet or legs, then I'll have to do something else. I'll have to have them changed or something.
how long have you had those braces?
They're not even 5 years old.
Right.
They're only I guess maybe two and a half.
How
Yeah.
often do you get refitted and whatnot?
Insurance will only cover every 5 years. So
Okay.
I can't get any more new ones unless I pay for them out of pocket, and there's no telling nowadays. Even though
Yeah.
that's just plastic, there's no telling
Yeah.
how much. There's no
I mean,
there's no telling how much they would cost out of
so
pocket.
this here, this
Yeah.
this is the original brace from 2014 that I have,
Yeah.
and I can't afford to get because they're freaking expensive. You wouldn't think so, but yep. So I hear you about not paying out of pocket. So
It's kind of like, I mean, if the insurance company or even the medical company that makes it, if they know that you need it, then it's something that they won't. You know.
yep. Yeah.
But like I said, I was told from the company, their self that makes them, that insurance only, like I said, pays for them every 5 years. So
I do have to say though,
yes,
they could have given me a different color than black because the Arizona sun
uh-huh.
beats down on it and it burns the back of my freaking leg.
I've got white, but mine's got air holes in them though, because if I ain't got those holes in them, my feet will sweat and stuff. So I got.
Oh, I should. Oh, thank you.
And
I didn't even think of that.
It gives them. It gives when I wear them, my feet and legs are able to breathe.
I guess you.
I will have to. I wonder if I could. Yeah, I mean it's not. It's easy to drill holes in it. Yeah, because on hot days, when I take that off, my sock is soaked.
Right.
See right here.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
I'm gonna make myself big here so you can really see.
Yep.
It's got those.
Yeah.
And this is the right one, but the left one's the same way. It's got the same.
Yep. All right.
But
yeah, I'll have to try to see if I can drill some holes in it and And then I need to still get some spray paint for plastic so I can spray them white.
That's what Amber was saying. She said, "Can you paint them?"
Yep. So,
But yeah, the thing about it is with white, it's easy to catch lint, and
yep.
especially the Velcro.
Amber, I don't think
Yeah.
And also easy to stain them, especially if you have an accident on yourself.
oh gosh,
Yeah,
don't paint them.
I have not had that issue, but I have definitely had the top Velcro not sticking anymore, and
See, I've been having issues with the these these little these let me put myself big screen again. These little rivets here
yep,
that holds the piece that the strap goes into.
yep,
Um, these is what's been popping out, and so I got a better one in there this time, but anyway, yeah, that's what's been popping out of them things, and that's what I've been talking about in my previous live streams about what's been popping.
See how you have that metal piece that you can put you put the strap through?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have that piece anymore.
you don't have it anymore.
Nope, it wore out, and fell off.
Yeah, but you said you got those 2014, so they're
Oh yeah,
11-year-old.
Let's see. Okay, so Sharon said she come in late. So what did the doctor say? He said that everything was looking good. That the antibiotic was doing its job, and for me to continue taking the antibiotic, which I was going to anyway, whether I was going to finish them off anyway.
yep,
But the main concern now is the swelling and getting rid of the swelling and the fluid. And I got to and I also got to make some life changes now. I can't now, he didn't say to stop drinking altogether. I just got to cut back. I just got to cut back on my fluid intake and also cut back on my processed food intake, like sodium, especially foods high in sodium. And mostly processed foods are high in sodium. So I do have to make some I do have to make some and he said within about a week, with even of course he even said now I probably could uh I probably could wear my braces, but I'm gonna kind of go ahead and just give it the week and then and go from there. So
I don't know what kind of moisturizing. Just something.
did they give you some lotion and antibiotic to heat it, to heal it? No, he basically just put like rat compression wraps. That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for. Compression wraps around it, and put like a sock. It's
Hose.
like a sock hose on top of that.
So you're wearing pantyhose.
Pretty much.
Except these are black, but
Ooh.
He's
yeah,
got stockings on.
but I told him, I said, he asked me about the braces. I said, yeah. I said, I mostly depend on the braces to be able to have my stability and be able to maneuver better, because
Now,
it is a little bit more difficult to maneuver without them.
So when you're at home, Kenny,
Yes.
can you can get around without them though?
Yeah, I can get around without them. I've been managing pretty good. So
Okay.
but yeah.
Sharon, we got him a. Amber went in the drugstore when she picked up his prescription for his fluid pills, and she bought him 2 sleeves that he can put over his
Yeah,
leg, take a shower,
yeah.
so that they don't get wet.
I just gotta make sure that I don't stretch the hole too far.
That's what she said.
because
Oh.
because if I
You beat me to it, Scott.
Amber
if
told me today when she was. No, not like that, Troy.
No. The thing about it is if I stretch the hole, if I stretch it too far,
Oh gosh, Kenny, just stop, man. While you're
Kenny, you need my warning. Hey, Blaine.
what's up, Blaine?
It's liable to rip it to where it won't seal. So, yeah, I gotta be careful.
Hold on. Good night, Misha.
Good night, Misha. Have a good one.
Not Misha. But who told you when they were putting the sleeve on about stretching it too much? Because that was just what I said. Who told you not to stretch it too far?
Well, Amber was the one that said don't.
I said, that's what you said. That was what Amber told you when she was showing you how to put it on.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. She actually showed me how to put it on.
So we got to change subject. Just getting.
Hey, boy.
It's like a condom.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all good, and I gotta start taking that fluid pill in the morning. It'll be after Jimmy's show because because it's gonna make me go to the bathroom like crazy. So I gotta
Depending on, well, it affects everyone different. But
Yeah.
you should be good taking it halfway to 3/4 of the way through.
Yeah.
I don't think it would hit that quick, but who knows?
Yeah. Well, I figured the way I go, it's gonna hit me pretty quick.
All right, after the show.
But he gave me a 3-day supply. So I take it Friday morning, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning. So, and it's the fluorescimide is what they give me. So they say that that's the most common fluid pill that they give you.
Yeah, Troy, that's what I get. I was gonna say.
Lasix.
Yep.
Well, this one says fluorescimide on it. Is that the same thing as Lasix, or is that different?
It's a generic. It's LASIK is for the ferment. I can't even pronounce it, but yeah, it is the same thing basically. If you Google LASIK generic names,
All kinds pop up.
yeah, yeah. Troy said it right. Same drug. It's a generic name. LASIK is the brand name.
Okay. Like Troy said, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I had a good couple of days on the cruise as well.
And even before hanging out in Miami, because you've done a couple videos from Miami that
Yeah. Yeah.
South Beach, Sugar Daddy.
I had a good.
There you go, Troy.
Yeah. Yeah, I should be better by. I definitely should be better by Christmas time. So, um, I should be able to go and spend some time with Dad and Pauline. So, and I've been keeping Dad and Pauline in the loop, and all my friends at the meetings that I made in the loop. So,
Good night, cruising koozies.
good night, cruising cruises.
Yeah, that Papa video called us today while we were waiting on Amber to go in the store and get Kenny's case of water.
Case of water, a gallon of milk, and some cereal. And Scott, he come by and he said, "Where do you want the water?" And I told him. And he put the milk in the refrigerator. And he said, "Kenny, you ain't got nothing in your refrigerator."
Man, what the thing in there?
I had cheese in the door. I had some cheese in the door.
You look like one of them little who's after the Grinch come through.
But anyway, I told him, I said, "Yeah, I know." I told him, I said, I said, I know. I said, that's the reason why I made a Walmart order, because when I made my Walmart order, I ordered some keto bread. I ordered some
Ham,
ham,
Hot Pockets.
and I ordered some Hot Pockets. And I
Loaded with salt.
Yeah, I know, but I got, as long as I don't go too crazy.
I don't know, Troy, if that was on his Walmart list or not.
No, no, that wasn't. And I ordered some salad. I ordered 3 cases of that 40-pack of water that you can buy, the 16.9 fluid ounce
Yeah.
of water. And I ordered 3 of those, but and then I ordered some salad. I ordered some mixed the vegetable melody, like the broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, and things like that. And I ordered some tomato tomatoes, the red and yellow ones, and cucumbers and onions, stuff that you put in the salad. Um,
Sharon, I will tell you what he told me, and then I'll let Kenny answer it. But I was talking because Papa was on video call with us, and he said, "Well, me and Pauline's fixing to go take a shower." I said, "They let you do that?" And he said, "Yeah, they did." And I said, "I thought the honeymoon was over," and Papa said the honeymoon stage was still good to go. So,
well, he's actually been having some issues with his.
hey, spaceman.
Hey, Spaceman Dudley. Sharon says, Scott, you and Amber are awesome. But anyway,
Grandpa.
the answer to your question about Dad, he has been having some issues with his neck. And not sure if it's how he sleeps or what. But they did a couple x-rays, and I talked to him this evening again about, I guess, a little bit after 9 o'clock, I guess. I talked to him. And I had I talked to him, and he had said that I asked him if he had gotten any results from the X-rays, and he said that his answer was that it just showed maybe like some muscle spasms or something like that in there. But anyway, he's been having some really bad pain with it. So, and of course, like I've said many times before, he has to wear a catheter full time now, sadly. But it was either that or go on dialysis 3 times a week. So he chose the catheter instead.
But like today, he looked good, and I mean, he was in good spirits.
Yeah.
Now, I will say that was how we found out that Kenny was at the medical on the cruise. Was Papa called us, and he was awful worried about Kenny, which I mean anyone would be. Your boy's out in the middle of the ocean, and you don't know what the next step is. But I told Papa not to worry, that we'd get Kenny figured out.
Troy says, thanks for hauling me around today.
It was fun. We had fun. Me and Kenny sat in the truck while Amber done all the running and watched high school football. They had the state championships today. So that's what that's what I was doing. Now Kenny was checking girls coming in and out. Now, there's one girl come out of the store and Kenny looked and I said, "There you go, Kenny." And he said, "I think I've seen her before." The Spaceman is wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas. Spaceman, same to you.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. At
I was watching football. Kenny was woman watching, shopping.
oh, at but yeah. Yeah, the Ladybug Coffee Shop. Yeah, I remember that real well.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I remember that very well. Oh.
Twice.
Yep.
Oh. But yeah, I'll just be glad when I can actually get back up on my feet and get to my daily normal routine. So,
Spaceman, that's what we were just talking about. You know, Kenny talked about that he's going to have to change up some of the things that he was eating, and they said that he's drinking too much water, which I have never heard somebody that drinks too much water. But yeah, and you know, I'm on a diet, pretty strict now, so the getting healthier part is not that important when you're young. There's a thing called your metabolism that's running wide open, and
yeah,
you
I think what's happening is my body is not getting rid of it as fast as I'm putting it in, is what's happening. Talking about the liquid. So
Yeah.
But I don't, as much as you peed before, Kenny, I don't. If you pee anymore, you'd never get nothing done.
because as Scott never have attested to that, I can pee with those urinals to the brim.
Yep.
And then he don't much more empty it, and then I gotta go again.
Yeah, trip. I spent 90% of the time emptying a pee jug.
Oh.
Then another 10% was watching squirrels.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that time we was watching them two squirrels.
Yeah, we won't say what they's doing. What's up, Marjorie?
Hey, Marjorie.
We're here with Sugar Daddy.
Oh. Mm.
And Kenny, you'll have to talk to Marjorie about what you was talking to us about today about her laptop. I don't know how you're gonna, but that's something that you all can figure out.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to get your laptop back to you and your laundry bag. I have your laundry bag too, so. But yeah, it was a pleasure and honor to get to meet you in person, and looking forward to getting to meet you again at some point.
I hate to hear that, Spaceman. We'll definitely keep you keep you in our prayers. Put you on our prayer list. That
Yeah. Prayers for you, Spaceman.
well, Kenny, I'm going to jump off of here and go to bed.
You gonna jump off here and
I'm,
go to bed?
I'm
Yep.
not too far behind.
Like I told Kenny, the schedule I work is 3/12s. We work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Here lately, we've been working a lot of Thursdays, 4/12s, but this week was just 3. So I got off at 7 o'clock this morning, and I laid down for a little while, and then we were up and went and got Kenny and had him his doctor's appointment, and I'm ready to crash. Amber's working on a Christmas tree. So,
Oh, is she putting up y'all's Christmas tree this year?
yep, this is the latest that we had. I mean, that we put one up, but it's just we've been so busy and everything. So,
I understand.
but good night, everyone. Mike, it's all great to see you again.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get together like that Helen trip. I know if you're back on the East Coast around then, that
Yeah, unfortunately, that's March and it's still cold.
right? Yeah,
So, I'm possibly, it might be a possibility for 2027, but other than that, I will be coming back through that way come June, July. So, I can at least pop in and see you guys.
sounds good. Yeah, you get close, let us know, and we'll plan something out. We'll get together.
Yeah, because I know when Troy does his jump in June, we gotta bring Kenny home anyways. So,
Right.
Speaking of Troy,
Hola!
so
Mr. Troy.
Howdy doody, Scott.
Just living a good life. Working all the time, raising teenagers.
That's like having 3, 4, 5 jobs with just one.
No joke. It is.
Scott, you're better off with dogs.
Yeah.
I figured that out the older they got. You know, everybody
Learned that the hard way, huh?
you first
you
have
still,
the only thing you want them to do is get to where they can talk, and then after they get to where they can talk, the only thing you want them to do is shut up.
you still got Brody there, Scott?
Yep. And Brody hangs outside. He's more of an outside dog now. He's got to where he don't like it in the house as much. Which Great Pyrenees, he likes to be out running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, definitely I'll keep in touch. And like I said, it's a possibility that Troy, you're up here now. So when we bring Kenny home,
Yeah.
we can kind of swing down and.
I mean, he's right there.
Yeah. So.
I mean,
Yeah.
we just need to look for an area to park and camp. Is all we need to do.
Yep. Just park in Scott's driveway.
Well, don't park on the slope. Oh, that is his driveway, a slope.
Yep.
Hey, there was room for me to, with my trailer up there, barely.
Yep.
Yeah, Spaceman. We got last night we just got a couple inches of snow, but throughout the week we've probably got 3 or 4 inches. Now a little higher on up in us, they've got quite a bit, but our kids have been out of school all week but Wednesday. They went to school Wednesday this week, and that's it. Hopefully they get to go tomorrow.
That you reckon they might be on the way tomorrow?
They're on a 2-hour delay right now. They said if they change it, it'll be by 6:30 in the morning. And see, while they're doing this, they're missing basketball games, and it's every bit adding up. And they're going to have like a week's worth of basketball makeup games every day. So
they have to make those up.
yep, they do.
Let me tell you how crazy the weather is here. I went outside today in about 40-degree weather in t-shirt and shorts. Had not a bit of problem. Sun was shining, is beating down on me. But if you go up about 2,000 feet to 3,000 feet,
Right.
every ski slope is open.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the way it is here. We're about 3,400 feet, but anything 35 and above, they ski slopes are wide open, and they've still got a lot of snow left over that we've had that's melted off. But it's winter.
Yeah.
I'm not big on winter.
Yeah. I'm about 5,000 feet. I'm like almost right at it.
Right.
So,
I don't like it. I don't like that white stuff myself.
I can look out. Actually, I can wash dishes in my sink and stare at Pikes Peak.
Really?
If it's
Yeah.
clear.
Yep, 14,000 foot plus mountain.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I can see the Spanish Peaks from here. Then the Wet Mountain Range. I can see all that.
As opposed to the dry mountain.
Yeah. Well, once you go over the wet mountains, then you have the Sangre de Cristos, and then you're in a desert at like 8,000 feet.
Well, your area is high desert.
Well, yeah, but that desert's at like 8,500 feet.
Yeah.
It's got sand dunes in it.
Yes. But I can't remember. Did I back up your driveway or pull up your driveway, Scott?
You pulled up, but then you pulled in and backed your trailer, and
okay. LVC, there's enough room. But yeah, no.
But yeah, definitely keep us in mind and let us know when you all are heading this way, and we'll work something out.
So,
but I'm going to get off of here and go take a nap.
All right. Well,
Thanks for coming on, Scott.
Yep, Mike, Troy's good seeing you, and like I said, keep us updated on when you're heading this way.
good
Definitely.
seeing you. Have fun getting off and sleep well.
And also, thanks again, Scott and Amber, for taking me today.
Hey, no problem.
I appreciate that, because I also found out today, I've been following that Mitchell County Transportation Facebook page, and they wasn't running today. They've not been running the last couple of days, actually.
Right. Well, that's all due to the weather too. That they operate about like a school system, and this because
Well, see, I had found out. See, I'd asked Mitchell County Transportation one time if they actually went by the school schedule system. They said they used to, but they don't anymore.
right. Well, Kenny, we'll be checking in,
Yep.
and we'll talk to y'all later. See you guys. Good night.
Later.
Good night.
Good night, Scott.
Scott.
Good seeing you.
good night, Amber.
Good night,
Later,
Scott.
Amber. In the Hicks clan.
So what did you think of that report, Troy?
I think it was a great report.
Yeah.
I think it was outstanding.
Yeah.
So, yep. I'm glad that this was a short, quick episode for you. I mean, you still got a long ways to go, but you're mostly you're out of the woods mostly now. So,
Yeah. Because like you said, my body was responding very well to the
antibiotics,
antibiotics.
Yep. So you gotta So what you're telling, what I heard tonight is I got to stay on your butt about sodium, and you're gonna have to act like a call girl and lay on your back with your feet up.
Good night, spaceman.
You
Yeah.
gonna learn what that's like.
And also watch my fluid intake.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Um,
Yeah.
but
Night, spaceman.
good night, spaceman. Well, like he asked me, he said, "Why is it that you drink so much?" And I said, "Well," I told him that. He said, "Do you get dry mouth?" I said, "Yeah, occasionally I do, but." I said mostly I was told by the surgeon that did the shunt revision to make sure I drink plenty of fluids to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing, but
Yeah.
didn't realize I was doing it too much.
Yeah. You'll find that balance. It's the you'll find that balance. It's
I'll find that balance when I do the changes.
yeah, you'll find that balance of where you're drinking and all that. And you'll do fine, Kenny. You'll be A-OK.
Because I know, also I know coffee was a diuretic and can dehydrate you. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that was the reason. That was also another reason why I drink water. Was
And that's why a lot of people, when they take a big dip or water chewing tobacco or they smoke, they got to go poop because nicotine is a laxative.
Oh, is it really?
It has some laxative properties, but I mean, it's not a lot, but that's why a lot of people will sit there and say, "Oh, I got to go poop."
Hmm.
Yeah. And then if you get those people that go in there and poop and they strain and they bear down and they bear down and they're straining, well, then that's when I show up going, "Hey, you strain too hard, you vagal down. Now you got poop all over yourself." Yeah, sure enough.
Yeah. Well, and too, if you strain too hard, it can cause hemorrhoids, right?
I'm not for sure. That's one I'd have to look up. I mean, if somebody told me they had hemorrhoids, I'd be like, okay, well, lay on your belly. Here, I'm going to start an IV on you. Hey, can I give them something for pain? Yeah? Okay. All right.
And,
Here's a little bit of Toradol. Yep. I was never more happy from when we switched from Haldol to ketamine for chemical restraints. Oh, that was so sweet. That was so sweet because it had a quicker effect. It got like, how are you going to get an IV on a combative patient? No, you don't. You bum rush them, hold them on the ground, and stab them with a needle. Give me the next one. All right, let's go. Then you just take off running. Let them get up. Next thing you know, they'll be out. You just go over there. All right. Give them the blue plate special. Put them on the stretcher.
Yeah. But
no, I think the report that I heard tonight is awesome.
Yeah.
I was on standby today, but he already had someone with him covering everything. So,
well,
I just stayed here like a slug.
Like Scott had said, I'd pretty much covered everything. I just wanted him on here to make sure that
Yeah. No, you
make
did.
sure that I gave you all the correct information
You did wonderful, Kenny.
that
Wonderful.
but so that
I wouldn't be I'm nowhere near a doctor. No, trust me, I'm nowhere near a doctor. I've had doctors talk. I mean, I've got a okay medical terminology, and
yeah.
I've had MDs say words to me, and I'm just like, is that in English language? I ain't never heard that.
Barbara says, Troy, yes, I will definitely hire you to be my doctor because you are very knowledgeable.
Well, how's that going to work? I can't compete with Sugar Daddy.
Oh,
We've been having all kinds of fun with that nickname for him.
Yeah,
Thank you.
all
Thank you.
kinds
Thank
of
you.
fun with nickname for me.
Yeah.
Girl. But I think I'm gonna go until the top of the hour, which will be 1 a.m. my time, and
Yeah.
then I'm going to shut it down.
I'm actually gonna hop down and let you guys finish it out. I need to get some sleep. I got orientation at 9 a.m. So
So what
Okay.
time is it there in Quartzsite?
it is 10:38 right now.
Okay, so you're 2 hours behind me.
Yeah.
Then.
Yep.
Okay.
And they're kind of doing it backwards because I have the orientation at 9 a.m. and then I have to have an interview after at some point with the head ranger. So it's backwards here.
Yeah.
But
We're going to see if you work out before you do the interview, first of all.
but yeah, no, it's good. It'll be good for me. So
Yeah. For those that came in late and things, the doctor's appointment went really well, and you can also catch it in the replay as well. I appreciate those that are watching now and also will watch the replay. And also, I appreciate all the prayers, concerns, comments, messages, emails, everything it's been done and very helpful to me. So very much appreciative. Very thankful for y'all. And
Carrier pigeons that are brought notes.
do what now? I'm sorry.
I said, and carrier pigeons that have brought you notes.
Yeah.
all right, good. I have a good night, guys.
All right, man.
Good night, Mike.
See ya, everyone. Good night.
Gute Nacht. Ma'assalam.
But for those that did not hear that is coming in late, the doctor's appointment went very well. I'm on the mend. The antibiotics is responding very well, and I do have to make some life changes. I do have to watch my fluid intake and also watch my sodium intake. The eating processed foods with a lot of sodium, I have to be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
He did ask me, he said, one of the questions was, he asked me, he said, do you eat a lot of salt? And I told him, I said, I don't really put, because he asked me if I put any salt on my food. And I said, I don't really put salt on my food because usually most foods I eat already has
Salt.
salt. So, and so occasionally I'll put salt on my watermelon and cantaloupe. And occasionally I'll put salt on my salad when I eat salad. But that's very far and few between that I do that. So, but I will admit, I do eat a lot of like stuff that it's like
Junk food,
edgy. Well,
microwavable foods, hot pockets.
microwavable foods and stuff like that. But at the too, like I said earlier on in the show, there's a lot of times that I eat so much at the Greens that I don't usually eat anything here at the apartment. Occasionally I might eat something here and there, but not an everyday thing for me. So but like tonight for supper, I ate supper kind of a little late today, but I had um, some cereal, some Honey Nut Cheerios, and I had some milk. But
Yeah. Did you hear what Pug Son read? What Pug Son said there says,
most prepared foods are salty.
and then Lorraine, all microwave foods are loaded with salt.
All microwave foods are loaded with salt.
Yes, they are. I don't think I said hi to Pug Sunset, so if I haven't, howdy now. Sorry.
But yeah, I just gotta watch the salt intake, and things. But
That's it. Yep.
good
Night,
night,
Amy.
me. Night,
Sleep
all.
well.
Get up early for work. Yeah. Hope all goes well with work. But
That's right.
just wanted
Boss.
to. Okay, it's Floss. Okay. I wondered who that was. But like I've said before, I really don't cook that much on the stove because for one, it's easy to set off the smoke detectors here. And even when you got the little fan going above the stove,
MS brain fog.
I understand, Lori. But anyway, and two, I don't like to dirty a whole lot of dishes, so that's the
I
reason why.
thought you loved washing dishes.
Not manually, I don't. Not really. I did when I was younger, I did, but since I got older, Mm-mm. I'd love to have it. I'd love to have my dishwasher back, like what I had when I was in my trailer. I
Yeah.
had a dishwasher when I was in the trailer.
Yep.
But when I was younger,
Me too, Floss.
you uh you hate the new way. You talking about the way YouTube does the names now? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out what's different.
Well, like if you look at mine, if I put something in there, here. Howdy, Kenny. So if you look at my, how does my name come up to you?
At it has the @ Troy S.2382.
Yeah, see that's the thing, because everybody's names, their screen names, everybody basically knew, and now, I mean, I've looked around on YouTube trying to figure out how to change a thing, so, and I don't want to view my channel. Wait a minute, I'm a customer manage video. I ain't got any videos. How the heck am I supposed to manage them if I don't have any?
Troy, say, traveling with special abilities says, Troy, I was hoping to get some advice about something we both have experience with.
Lorraine, I don't use a phone anymore. I've got one, but it very rarely ever stays charged. And it's the only time I ever charge is when I'm traveling. I've got some past trauma dealt with that phone, and one of my healthcare providers just said, "Well, you have to have one." I ain't got to have shit. After that, see ya. So that's what happened. So
And email, she
Kenny
said,
can send it to you. I'll give it to Kenny, and instead of posting it out here for the world to have. So, but yeah, I'll give it to Kenny, and Kenny can get it over to you.
yeah, okay.
More fart.
And okay.
Dollars you go. I just sent you my email, Kenny. Yep.
Yeah, I already handled that, Lauren. Lauren says I gave Kenny permission for us to communicate. Talking about you and
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can't find where that went. Okay. You sent it to me, but then again, I'll explain this again. In order to use that phone number, I have to have a phone. And since the cell phones are triggers for me, and the VA pissed me off over it, and they said, "Well, you must have a cell phone." I no longer use a cell phone. So there you go.
and I just sent it to you in Messenger, Lauren.
No more telephones for me. Nope. Used to have to sit there and car wrecks and listen to that phone ring and ring and ring and ring. I mean, one of the funniest ones I ever had was I was in a house and it was on fire. The neighbor across the street, this is when we still had landlines, the neighbor across the street called that house and wanted to know what was going on. I said, you see the 20 fire trucks outside? It's on fire. Obvious. Well, who was that guy? Ingval, here's your son.
Yeah.
You live right across the street. You want to know what 20 fire trucks are doing there. And no, there's nothing you can do to help except hang up the phone and quit calling. Oh, it's, I'm telling you, it's you run into some bizarre crap. I had one woman one day, and our SOPs directly said that if you're dealing with a patient with low blood sugar, they wanted a vial of blood so they could, if you brought the patient in, then they could send that vial of blood off to the lab and they could see what was happening at the time, what was the blood sugar.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there and there's a teenage girl, low blood sugar, laying in the floor, and the mom kept complaining about us drawing the blood. And I was like, ma'am, it's our SOP. And she goes, well, I'm a doctor. And I said, what kind of doctor are you? And she goes, I'm a pediatric endocrinologist. I said, spell it. She couldn't spell her job. She ended up going to jail before we took her daughter to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Police officer arrested for impersonating an MD. Oh, yeah. You'd be surprised. If people think that they can just sit there and bully you, sitting there with a big sombrero, big sun hat on, big sunglasses, sun's out, shining bright. There's all kinds of traffic and noise going on. And this cat comes out and starts telling me how they're allergic to aspirin, ibuprofen, Haldol. And that's the one that always gets you. Because when they say Haldol, like after aspirin and ibuprofen, they've been chemically restrained before. Toradol, Demerol, I can't take none of those. The only thing I can have is Phenergan and codeine or hydrocodone. And then they're stomping their foot, screaming and yelling, like I said, with that sombrero on. And middle of the day, screaming, I've got a migraine headache. I'm allergic to this, and I gotta have. These are the only drugs that work. Sorry. No. Because you're not exhibiting signs of a migraine headache while you sit there with your big ass sombrero and this bright light and them big old sunglasses and your hospital gown, and you still got your hospital band on your arm.
Yeah.
Oh, you got out yesterday of the hospital. You ready to go back, huh? And I mean, I've seen people pull IVs out of their arms and milk the blood out of their arms and try to fill up their put blood into their pee jugs.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I've seen burnt rodents and orifices that they should not be located, or rodents should never, ever be in those areas of like the colon. And yep. I have not seen it all, but I have seen a lot. And yeah, it's, one guy tricked me. Yeah, he got me one time. I will say that. He was laying on the side of a racetrack in Fort Walton having a seizure. Well, he was faking a seizure, but he was doing a good job of it. He was actually slamming his head against the concrete, and that's what sold it for me. I said, who would fake a seizure by slamming their head into the concrete?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, here you go. Got you a little Versed on intramuscular. Let me get you an IV going and stuff. I can give you a little more Versed. There we go. Yeah. Cat sat up and looked at me. He goes, can I have some more?
Yeah.
Can I have the rest? Is what he said. I said, no. No. Nope. Then he got mad at me, pulled the IV out, and then started arguing, well, I ain't going to the hospital. I said, look, I've already given you medications. And I said, you got to be observed now.
What?
I said, you can take off running, but I'm going to give a description to the police. And they're going to come track you down.
Foss says she was hoping you would give her some drugs.
Yep. I had a paraplegic once tell me that they were having a severe pain, and it was, it could have been a phantom pain.
Yeah.
Because they're paralyzed below, but he was sitting there, and my partner took a needle, said, I got this severe pain in my right foot. Says, really? And there was nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
And my partner took a needle, stabbed it into his right foot. Says, you feeling anything in your right foot? No, not a thing at all. And there's that needle sticking out. He didn't even know it was there, and is like, yeah, yeah, stabbed the left one, see? So, yeah. Well, man, it's coming up. You got about a minute and a few odd seconds before you hit the top of the hour, Kenny.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I had a 34-year-old woman tell me she had a seizure one time, and when we asked her what she was doing just before the seizure, she was receiving oral sex.
Oh, Lord.
And thought she had a seizure. You never know what you're getting into. What's up, Mr. Daniel Jose?
Hey, Daniel Jose. I'm feeling pretty good. I may go by the clock on the live and go to 2 hours, since it's at 1 hour and 42 minutes. So, but anyway, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm actually on the mend. I don't have, according to the wound care doctor today, I don't have any signs of bacteria or cellulitis anymore. And I don't have any open wounds. So, and it's healing up good. The skin is falling off now. The dead skin, and so I am on the mend. I just got to make some life changes. I've got to watch my fluid intake. And starting tomorrow after Jimmy's show, I've got to take a fluid pill called furosemide. and I gotta take one start tomorrow, and then go take one Saturday, and go and take one Sunday, and you know what that means. Gonna be going to the bathroom like crazy.
You might as well go ahead and just get a garden hose and just stretch it to the toilet.
Because I do have some swelling and fluid built up in my feet and legs, and that's part of the reason why they're wanting me to take the fluid pill and also do some life-changing experience, life-changing in my diet and stuff. So
Lifestyle changes.
lifestyle changes. Yep.
Yep.
So, because he did ask me. He said one of the questions was he asked me. He said, "How much water do you drink?" And I said, "I would say pretty close to almost a gallon of water a day, if not right at it. I drank about." I was telling him I drank about five of those 16.9 fluid ounces a bottle of water. So how much 5 of those equals in a gallon, that will tell you how much I actually drink. About 5 or 6 of those a day. So I got to cut back on that, and I also got to cut back on my salt intake, my processed food sodium intake. So
A little less than a gallon.
a little less than a gallon.
Yeah, I think a gallon's like a half gallon, somewhere around 60, 62, 64 ounces. So that means if it's 64, it's 128.
So a gallon would be 128?
128 ounces.
128.
Approximately, because I can't remember if the half gallon was 62, 64. It's one of the two. So it's either going to be 124 or 224 or 228 for a whole gallon.
Yeah. So, and he asked me what the reasoning is as to why I drink so much. And of course, I also told him I drink about a pot of coffee a day.
See, I'd confuse the heck out of that old doctor.
What would you do?
When he asked you, says how much coffee you drinking a day, and you would say, oh, about a pot, and I'd go, oh, I don't drink coffee. Smoke it, but don't drink it.
Yeah.
64 ounces. Yeah.
64.
Thank you, Daniel. So if a half ounce is 64, then a whole gallon is 228.
A whole gallon is 228 or 128?
228.
Oh.
128, my fault. Yeah. I don't get my maths jacked up.
So,
you're right, Kenny. You right. I jacked that up.
Okay.
You right.
Yeah. And he also asked me, he said, what's the reasoning as to why you drink so much? And I said, well, sometimes I do. Because he asked me, he said, do you sometimes get dry mouth? I said, yeah, sometimes I do. And I said, also, another reason why I drink so much is because when I had that shunt revision done this last time, he told me to make sure I drink plenty of fluids then to stay hydrated, which I've been doing that, but I didn't know I was overdoing it. Didn't realize I was over hydrating. So, and I think what was happening is my body was not getting rid of it as fast as I was putting it in. So, um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So, and for those that may go back and watch the replay, I appreciate it because you'll get all that information in the replay. So, what did you do? How'd you do that, Troy?
If you go into channel customization, and it will have handle.
Yeah.
You just go in there and just delete whatever the handle is, and you cannot use spaces. So you have to put it straight out. Spell it in just all one word. So
Okay.
I figured mine out. Yay.
Oh, okay.
I thought about making it TSO.
T.
Just the letter T.
Yeah.
TSO.
TSO, huh?
Yeah. Sounds Spanish then. Hey, TSO.
Yeah, it would sound Spanish then, wouldn't it?
Yep. Are you getting ready to bounce, or what are you doing?
I was waiting for. I was looking at the
7
clock.
more minutes.
I'm at let's see, 1 hour and 51 minutes. So I got about 8 more minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
You
I'm
go.
gonna make it. Try to make it at 2 hours, and then that way.
All right. It's a rounded even number.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right. Ain't no biggie.
But so, how's your day been, Troy?
Been all right. It's been quiet, relaxing, and quiet.
Mm.
Yep.
No, I do not.
Yeah. And sodas have like a humongous amount of sodium in them. Like the one I've got right here. That's 60 milligrams of sodium per 12-ounce can. So if you drink 6 of them a day, that's what, 360? 3,060. 3,600.
I will admit that when I was younger
Mm-hmm.
and growing up, I absolutely despised water with a passion. And y'all probably heard me say this before, but yeah, I absolutely hated water with a passion. And so all I wanted back then was a soda or something like that. And somebody one time, I forget who it was that told me, but told me to keep trying water because they said as you get older and as you grow, your taste buds change. And so I took that person's advice and I just kept trying water. Now, I will admit the only way I would absolutely drink water was if it was flavored. But then I kept trying just plain water by itself. And then one day I got to where I just liked water, and I ditched the sodas and just went to drinking water. So now I can drink either plain water or flavored water, either way. So, but I mostly just drink plain water. So, other than
I remember having those miserable 1 quart and 2 quart canteens being in the desert.
yeah,
And you had to drink water almost constantly to keep from dehydrating from as much work. If you're doing a road march for 12, 15 miles, you're going to be sucking up a lot of water.
yeah,
And I'm telling you, I wished our water was iced. I wished it was just chilled. Just lukewarm would have been fine, or even just tap. But oh no, we had to have warm water in our canteens. And oh God, sitting there and if you've never tasted water out of one of those old plastic Army canteens, you'll never forget that taste.
okay. Daniel says anything in this world of consumption in excess is bad. You have to moderate everything in life.
There's a term called homeostasis, which
What
is
does that mean?
basically it just means in order for something that's living to stay alive, there's got to be a balance. And that's what Daniel's saying. You've got to keep that balance. And if you overdo it on something with sodium, you need to let back on the sodium. But everything has a balance. Like, what was the pH? 7.35 to 7.45.
Yeah.
So I know you're probably like, but there's a value that if we start getting out of like 7.35, 7.45, we start getting really sick. And the further we get out of there, the closer to death we are. And it's called homeostasis. It's the same thing with this earth. It's a living thing, and it's got to have a balance.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I know about those canteens. Oh, you ain't kidding. Ooh. See, I wasn't in when they had the water bladders. I had them old green canteens that people would tape up and use as a football in the field. And next thing you know, there's about a quarter of the company on sick call. There's your time, Kenny.
I'm at 1 hour, 58 minutes, and some odd seconds.
Yeah. But yeah, Lord, yeah. I remember in Georgia using axe handles and e-tools. And we would find an armadillo and slap it and start playing field hockey with it. And it would, oh, yeah, they scream. Yeah.
But yeah, I just have to do some life changes. But
not nothing major. We just got to cut back on salt, cut back on water, and Kenny's got to learn how to hold his feet up in the air. I may teach him how to do the dying cockroach.
Well, Don't worry, people. I will. When this live gets over, I will put my feet up and I'll sleep with my feet up here on the wheelchair. So,
All right.
but I appreciate everybody coming by, watching the live, and appreciate all the prayers, comments, concerns, emails, messages, everything. Please continue the prayers and everything, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
Later. Auf Wiedersehen, Ma'assalam.